Hi everyone, it's great to see you today. I hope you're well. I hope that all is okay wherever you are. I recently had a week off work, a week of annual leave, and really enjoyed a good rest from the busy role that I have in the hospital, and did some different things and found it really replenishing and really enjoyable. I want to speak about rest today because there's different types of rest, isn't there? There is physical rest. We need to sleep, we need to nap, we need to completely de-stress our bodies sometimes, and that is physical rest. It's a really good thing. We need mental rest. We need to switch off from the things that are going around and around and around in our heads. So we need to do something different. We need a different activity or a craft or music or getting outdoors. I find that when I walk, I completely switch off in my head. We need emotional rest. We need to say no to some things. We need to step back from the things that are emotionally incredibly draining for us. We need spiritual rest. We need to come to God and sit quietly and rest in His presence. We need to pray. We need to ponder. We just need to just take time out to be still. That is spiritual rest, and that is really good for us. We need sensory rest. A rest from our screens and from our gadgets. You know, sometimes I can be really guilty of switching from my phone to my laptop to my Kindle, and before you know it, I've had overload of screen time. Just like we say to the teenagers, come off your screens. Us grown-ups need to do so as well, just to switch our brains off so that they reprogram, reboot themselves and really rest from the inside out. The psychologists say that we sometimes need social rest. Now this would be more to do with solitude and having time on our own and having time out from people that might energize us as well as drain us. Now this last year we've all overloaded on the social rest, so much so that we feel lonely, we feel isolated, we're desperately missing our family and friends, and so we can tick that box. We've had social rest and we don't like that very much now. We want to get back to meeting and hugging and hanging out and being able to do spontaneous things, don't we? But we do need social rest from time to time. In the Bible there's a lot said about rest and its importance. Even God rested. In the story of creation, where He worked hard for 6 days, creating everything that we see and know, on the seventh day, He rested. He shows us a pattern of how good rest is. Jesus says in Matthew's Gospel, chapter 11, "Come unto me, all of you who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest." It's rest that is found in a person as well as taking time out of our schedule. Mark 6 verse 31 says, "Come away by yourselves to a desolate place and rest a while." And you know, in COVID times we've had enforced rest, haven't we, from many of our busy schedules, and some of that has been really good for us. Exodus 34 verse 14 says, "My presence will go with you and I will give you rest." Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? To know that God's presence with us gives us rest. The sort of rest that Jesus talks about in the Gospels. Rest for your souls. Not just rest for your body and rest for your mind. Rest off the screen and rest from all your social interactions. But rest for your soul. So I pray today that you would find rest. Factor it into your day. Rest your mind, rest your body, rest your soul, rest your heart. Most of all, find your rest in God Himself. Psalm 46 verse 10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." Take care everyone. Lots of love.